Which was the most welcoming country according to you?
I don't have any doubt.
Which one?
India.
Thank you. How do you rate the roads in India?
Uh,
Where does the money all come from
Yeah.
for your trip?
so currently, I'm unemployed. Before doing the trip, I decided to quit my job. I was lucky because my employers told me, "Oh, when you will be back, know that the door of our office are open." I said, "Wow."
നമസ്കാരം വോയിസ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. ഇന്ന് വോയിസ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യക്കൊപ്പമുള്ളത് ഒരു വിദേശ സുഹൃത്താണ്. ഇറ്റലിയിൽ നിന്നും ഇന്ത്യ സന്ദർശിക്കാനെത്തിയ, അതും ബൈക്കിൽ സന്ദർശിക്കാനെത്തിയ ഫ്ലാവിയോ ആണ് ഇന്ന് ദ വോയിസ് ഓഫ് ഇന്ത്യയോടൊപ്പമുള്ളത്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിന്റെ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ എന്തൊക്കെയാണെന്ന് അദ്ദേഹത്തോട് ചോദിച്ചു മനസ്സിലാക്കാം. How are you?
Thank you. Namaskaram.
You know a bit of Malayalam also?
Yeah, just a very tiny bit.
So when did you start your journey?
Thanks for hosting me. I started my journey the 1st of July from Italy.
What is the motive behind your journey? I mean, do you have a message to spend or to share?
So I would say this is more like an absorption travel in the sense that yes, I'm also spreading a small message which is like save soil, but my main goal of the trip is of an explorative nature. So the idea is to immerse myself in totally different cultural background, know people from a totally different area of the world, see different places of the world. So actually for now I couldn't define it like a world trip, but the idea is that one. And I would say, yeah, the main idea behind it is giving myself to exploration, I would say.
On a bike, it's a big journey, isn't it? From Italy, and what was your route like from Italy? Which was India is the first country that you're visiting?
So I crossed many countries to come here. I'm traveling since more than 5 months ago, and I started from Italy, northeast Italy. I went to Slovenia, Croatia, then Bosnia, Montenegro, Albania, Kosovo, Macedonia, Bulgaria, Greece, and then Turkey, Georgia. I crossed Caucasus, and I went to Russia. After Russia, I visited a little bit Russia, and after Russia, I managed to get. I say managed because it was a little bit tough. I reached Kazakhstan, then Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan. I crossed Pamir mountains, like was beautiful landscape, and I came to China. In China, I was lucky because I was guided through like different places. It was a necessity to be guided in China because
China was very nice to you.
yeah, absolutely. Was necessary because like in China you can't ride on your own. So I had a small tour with a guide and a small group with other bikers just in China. So going all the way to central China, up north, and all the way then down to Tibet. From Tibet I overcame Himalaya, I went to Nepal. Also the crossing of Himalaya with the motorcycle was very bad because the road in Nepal started to be extremely bad. Sometimes there was no road. And I stayed like 1 month in Nepal, like climbing, hiking, and after enjoying the Himalaya, I just went down to India. But like before, like starting my whole trip of India, I went northeast, like through Bihar, West Bengal, Sikkim, and went to Bhutan for just a 3-day tour, and then all the way back, and I came down here to like Kerala, but after a 1 month and a half long journey through India.
All through your journey, which country did you like the most?
This is a very hard question. No, I would say the battle is between probably Nepal and India. I say Nepal because like I'm in love with mountain environment, and Nepal was beautiful for that.
Are you a mountaineer?
Yeah, I practice also some mountaineering, like crazily in my bike.
Okay.
Among the many things, I also have like, even though the space is not so much, I also have ice axe, crampons, mountaineering boots, everything I need to like climb.
So what about Kerala? Which is your favorite state in in India?
This is a hard question, but again, the point I would say, I fell in love with the small areas of India, mostly for people and like not so much for the environment and landscaping itself. Even though like I found incredibly nice landscapes through all India. In some places near West Bengal, Sikkim, very nice, and also coming down here, going to close to Jaipur, Udaipur, very nice places. And then the more I go south, the more I fell in love. Like in Goa, I was absolutely astonished by the nice places, the explosive like life and green, plants everywhere. Like wow, for me it's beautiful. And Kerala, of course, is.
How long have you been in Kerala?
So I'm in Kerala since 1 week ago, even less, because before I was in Tamil Nadu. I went to Mysuru, Coimbatore, and then I came in Kerala.
So what after this? Where are you heading after Kerala?
So my plan is today already, this evening, even before, to reach Kanyakumari, so the very bottom of India, the southest point.
Okay.
That will be ideally,
I would say like the end of my like Indian trip.
even though the plan is then to go from there, the very bottom, to Rameshwaram, close to Sri Lanka, and then up to Pondicherry and Chennai.
Let's talk about your bike. You are
Yeah.
traveling in a Triumph bike, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what made you choose this bike?
The question is more simple. The answer is more simple than what you think. It was already mine. But actually, I've chosen this bike some years ago, probably on the background, having this idea of like getting like very big tours with this, and it was already in my mind. And then when the time I managed to make it happen came, I said, "Wow, this is already the bike that I need in order to do this trip." So it's okay. Maybe it has already some kilometers, maybe too much, but it's okay. I know it's reliable enough. I will go with this, and I'm very happy.
In India, it's a very common question. What is the mileage? What is the mileage that you get in this bike?
Yeah, some people already ask me, like many.
Not very good, I would say, is one of the
Bad points about this bike is around 17 kilometers per, I would say.
depends how I ride it. It can go up to 20 kilometers,
But also
also down to 15 kilometers.
So all way through your journey, did you face any difficulties or any bad incidents that you had to face?
Many.
where do I start? Like, first of all, I would say Russia. I was stuck at the border without the ability to go in Kazakhstan because of like bureaucratic reasons.
Any untoward incident that you had to face?
You mean crashes or accidents?
Yeah, crashes or accidents or any bad experience that you had to go through all along your journey until now.
So I would say, yeah, that like bureaucratic issue that made me stuck in Russia for almost 1 week without the ability to get out. I just had the proper visa to go to Kazakhstan. I was legally in Russia with the proper visa, but my visa wasn't allowed to go through that specific border, and so I was stuck there for long days. And but at the end, I managed to find a solution. They gave me exceptionally a visa to leave, and for me it was a nightmare because like it was the very, how to say, in my mind I was already going back home.
So apart from Russia that they managed to solve luckily, and I'm very glad of it, then I accumulated some delay with that happening. So I had just 4 days to go from Russia, in particular from Astrakhan, which is a city on the border with Kazakhstan, just close to the Caspian Sea, to China. So 4 days to cover 5,000 kilometers in the middle of the desert, I would say, because like I went to like all the way through Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, so 3 customs, 4 days, and like lots of bad roads. I had to skip like properly like a night sleep for 2 nights in order to be able just riding all the day and night in order to be able to reach the meeting point for China, because since for China I need to meet with a guide and a small group tour. Missing the date and the time would have been like the end of the trip again. So I said, wow, I managed to overcome the difficulty in Russia, but now I have like to really be hyper focused and go to the goal, to the meeting point in Pamir, close to China. So I managed to do that, even though like I was in the middle of the desert in Kazakhstan. It was almost midnight, riding all the way, nothing around. I had a puncture. I said, wow. And at the end, I was like very lucky. I found a place where to sleep. I was putting the tent behind the only building that there was in that road. That was a mosque. There was a mosque in the middle of nowhere. And the keeper of the mosque told me, oh, you can come and sleep inside the mosque. It got a little bit sad for me and so helped me.
This was in Russia.
This was in Kazakhstan. Then in the very early morning at 5 o'clock, I had to wake up and...
They were so welcoming, isn't it?
Yeah, and then I managed to solve the puncture of the bike. I had to dismount. I don't have a tubeless tire, so I have to dismount everything is a bit... And it took me a little bit, but I managed to solve the thing. And I ran all the way to the border with China. I managed to reach the place, running out of engine oil. My bike really needed a service. But I knew that in China, I could have everything I needed because the tour was with assistance. So, wow. And I managed to get there. Wow, very lucky. Another difficulty was two other difficulties in Nepal. So the border between China and Nepal was very bad. Also in Nepal, I wasn't sure that politically the situation was good because there was some protests happening and some terroristic attacks happening in Kathmandu.
There is an internal dispute happening in Nepal.
And I came in Nepal just few days after. But luckily the border was open, but the road was like almost absent, full of landslides. We had to bring this bike manually, like lifting it in 10 people in order to be able to go through that road for a total of 13 kilometers more or less. Because the road was good, bad. In some places there was no road at all. So we had to face that.
So Flavio, how long do you travel in a day? I mean, where do you stay? Do you have any plan for that?
So I have only a rough plan of my trip. So I have in my calendar set some key points of the trip. Maybe, I don't know, for the 15th of December I want to be at Rameshwaram or other area, no? But just very much macroscopic planning. And for all the rest, I'm improvising, because I know like this kind of trip is full of things that you can't predict. And how many kilometers do I ride? I would say it depends a lot. I had days in which I had to ride like almost 2,000 kilometers in a day.
Oh my God.
And I had days in which like I just stayed still in one single place. Like in Mumbai, I stayed like 1 week. In Kathmandu almost. On average, I would say I ride 100, 200 kilometers per day.
Which was the most welcoming country according to you?
I don't have any doubt.
Which one?
India.
Thank you. So how do you rate? You have traveled a lot across the world, I would say. Mostly across the world, isn't it? So how do you rate the roads in India?
I would say it depends a lot from the places, because like India is incredibly big and so has very also huge differences between one state and the other. For example, in the northeast of India, I found like roads that weren't super good. At least the ones I've done. But sometimes there were like also very nice roads there. The more I moved like on the west side of India and south, the better were the road, and like everything was very nice.
Towards the south, the roads were good.
Probably a little bit better, and also like between Agra, Delhi, Mumbai, those places also the roads were very good. Even though I couldn't take the expressway because of the motorcycle. It's weird because in Italy I can go on motorway,
but here in India it depends, not always. So and sometimes I'm also looking for like rural areas because I don't
You
always
need to
like,
explore. That is what your mission is.
yeah, that's the nature of
And Flavio, I had a doubt. This you have a message printed in your box and all. Save soil. What does that mean?
So this comes from some friends that knew about the trip I was starting in Italy. They were practitioner of like and member and volunteers of Isha Yoga Foundation, and I used to practice yoga there in Italy with them.
Isha Yoga Foundation in Italy.
Yeah. So, of course, it comes from India, Isha Yoga, and some of them were also volunteer for this company, organization that's still from, I would say, the same owner, not really owner, I would say the same founder, which is Sadhguru. And they told me, oh, you are doing this very big trip. We should give you like one of our stickers and you should put it on the bike. I got a little bit more interested about that because I didn't know a lot about Safe Soil. I knew about like the good message and good informations they were spreading around the world about the bad situation we are living in. I mean, we're living in a very good situation on average, but if we keep on going this way, probably the things are not getting better, but just worse. So we have to probably correct the way we are living, the choices we are taking every day in order to make our planet a little bit more stable and able to regenerate, because we are depleting totally the resources and the natural resources of the planet, and Safe Soil is a message coherent with this idea.
That's the message you carry.
Yeah.
So, what are your plans after this Kerala? You're heading to? When are you getting back home? That's my question.
my my plan is to go first to Kanyakumari, reaching the very bottom part of India, the southwest, and there will be like ideally, in my mind, will be like the end of my India exploration. Even though I will then reach Rameshwaram and Pondicherry and Chennai.
After India? Back to Italy?
From Chennai, the plan is to ship my motorcycle, but not in Italy. So in South America. The next plan is to go to Brazil, and from Brazil, explore all South America, getting down to Ushuaia,
and all the way up to Canada.
So, in short, you are on a trip to explore the whole world.
Yeah, maybe not exactly the whole because it's almost impossible, I would say. But yeah, most of it.
So, back in Italy, what do you do? I mean, where does the money all come from for your trip?
So currently, I'm unemployed because I decided before this trip to quit my job, and I was like dreaming about this trip since a long time ago.
You are 32 now.
I'm 32 now. 4 years ago, I was like already starting to dream this trip, and so I got savings like for all these 4 years in order to like just be able to give myself the like financial freedom to explore the world for 1 year almost. So before doing the trip, I decided to quit my job. I was lucky because my employers told me, oh, when you will be back, know that the door of our office are open. I said, wow, this is very nice because it means I have a warranty of a job again. And I used to be a soft skill trainer. You know what it is? Like it's, I was delivering as a teacher courses about communication, time management, leadership, problem solving, these kind of things.
അപ്പോൾ ലോക പര്യടനത്തിന് വേണ്ടി തന്റെ ജോലി പോലും 4 വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പേ രാജിവെച്ച് യാത്രയ്ക്ക് ബൈക്കിൽ ഇറങ്ങിയിരിക്കുകയാണ് ഫ്ലാവിയോ എന്ന 32-കാരനായ ഇറ്റലിക്കാരൻ. എല്ലാവിധ ഭാവങ്ങളും. ഓൾ ദി വെരി ബെസ്റ്റ് ഫ്ലാവിയോ. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ ജോയിനിങ്.
Thank you, Sarat.
The Voice of India.